All right, well, let's talk about this weather because between now and New Year's, we've got some changes on the way. So, you know, you're looking back at some of the great footage there that Craig always provides for us, you know, and several of those Christmases, they had snow on the ground. Will we see that this year? We'll talk about it in just a second. But first, I do want to show you this beautiful photo sent in. This was sent in earlier this evening of the sunset by Wendy Bowman from Immigration Canyon. And you can see the beautiful sun setting there below the horizon, behind the buildings there. Just beautiful conditions. Notice the snow on the mountains. A little bare, though, getting a little more less snowy on top of the mountains. But that's probably about to change for us. Here's a look at the weather map. You can see we had a weak storm system move through earlier today. Now, if you are from central and southern Utah, you're probably saying, what storm system? Now, if you're across the north, we had a little bit of rain in the valleys, and we had a little bit of snow in the mountains, but it didn't produce a ton of precipitation. That storm system is moving away from us. Now, off to the west, we are continuing to track our Christmas storm, and this system will be making its way on shore here along the west coast here, bringing some heavy rain and mountain snow across the western half of the country. And as we go into our Christmas Day, that's when that system may impact us here in the Intermountain West. But you can see, look at all that moisture streaming in. Also notice the flow going from south to north. So that tells us there's some warm air that's getting pushed up inland with this storm system as it moves through. So it's not a complete cold core system. So as we track it out for you, you can see we're quiet as we go throughout the next 12 to 18 hours. So if you have anything you need to do during your Christmas Eve day, we're looking pretty good. Now, as we get towards the late afternoon into the evening hours, we'll start to see some moisture increasing from the west. More of that moisture will fill in as we go into your Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and that'll start off as a mixture of rain and snow, and then in the valleys, and start off as mountain snow, and then as it moves into your early Christmas morning, a lot of that will flip over to some snow showers. Now, this particular computer model shows the best chance of snow showers from Salt Lake City and points south. Some models have it a little better chance off to the north, but either way, I think we'll have flakes flying as we go into your Wednesday morning with the best chance of accumulations along and south of I-70 in the higher elevation valleys there. And then we'll see that tapering off by late afternoon on your Christmas Day. So let's kind of break down your Christmas Day planner. First, for our friends in St. George, we're looking at, again, a chance of a few morning showers. Most of that will be over with by the time you wake up on Christmas Day. But look at these temperatures climbing into the mid-50s. That's cooler than the 60s we've seen the past couple of days. And then as we go along the Wasatch Front, we'll have a little morning rain that will mix with and switch over to snow for a few hours during the morning hours on Christmas. So I think we'll have a few flakes flying in. Could see a little bit of accumulations in the valleys, a little bit more in the mountaintops, and then high temperatures will struggle to reach 40 as we go throughout the afternoon. So as far as accumulations, I've got a dusting to 2 inches on the valley floors. Really, that should be more like a dusting to an inch, particularly on the valley floors. A little bit more as you get up into the benches, a little bit more in the Wasatch back, and potentially the most, obviously, in the upper mountains. Once we get past that Christmas Day system, we'll see another decent chance of snow coming in on your Thursday. If that wasn't enough, we've got another decent chance of snow coming in for your Friday. And hey, how about we continue to flow potentially into the upcoming weekend? So the storm path will be more active. Notice, not a ton of accumulation on Christmas Day, but by the time we get towards the weekend, we could be talking about 1 to 2 feet of snow, especially in our northern mountains here, adding up. So for the skiers, yeah, we've got some good news for you. Even in the valley areas, I think we will see some snow, just won't be a lot heading over the next few days. Let's take a look at your forecast in St. George. Again, we've got that chance of rain early on Christmas Day, mainly before you wake up. Temperatures cooling down with 50s in the highs, and then notice along the Wasatch Front, we've got some changes heading our way, especially by the time we get towards Christmas morning and beyond.